Start the season?
Really good. There was only occasions in the game, I thought, just before half time and just actually the first maybe 5-10 minutes of the second half where you could tell they maybe had a wee bit of a rollicking at half time, and they came out and they get balls into the box, and I thought we defended everything quite well, and I thought some of the stuff we played was really good. We played a lot of good stuff. We probably should have done better, but we're not where we should be yet as far as fitness and whatever goes. But it was really pleasing to get a clean sheet for a start, and to see so many new players come in. I think it was 6 new players that possibly started the day, and they looked as though they'd been playing with each other for a wee while, so that was pleasing.
Yeah, you must have been happy with that. I think you said half a dozen newcomers, but they all seem to settle in quite well.
I know, but if you look at them, they're decent level players, and I think the big thing about us this year is if we can defend well and defend set pieces, and because they were a big side. We're a big enough side now, but they were a big side, and we've just get lots of good options now. Also with with the shapes we can play, and with the bodies that we can bring on. As I said to them in there after the game, the next 2 games we play, we're going to be chasing the ball for big parts of the game, so it's going to be a kind of a different type of game. But at the end of the day, we played against a team for the league that we came for, and we looked every bit as good as them. So that's pleasing for us, and if we want to get back to that, then we'll need to, obviously, dominate as many games as we can and make sure that we win them.
How much of this competition is about bedding in new players and getting them up to speed, and how much are you trying to actually get out the group for the second season in a row?
So listen, you want out the group, you're not in it, but I'm realistic enough to know how hard it's going to be, especially the next 2 games. But I've already said we want to come out of it with confidence. We want to come out of it with, bedding the guys in and doing ourselves proud in it, because we've got to Dunfermline next week. It's going to be tough, and then we play Hearts here on the Tuesday, which we know is how tough that's going to be. So it's a good test for us, and it gives us the 3 games in a week. Will get everybody up to speed, because unlike the day, we know we're going to need to make changes, and we know everybody will get in, and so that's good. But I was just pleased in the day because I thought we played a lot of nice football, and that's what people come to see.
You're still looking at bringing in 1 or 2?
Left back is all we're looking for now, and where the left back played for us the other night against Keith, that we're hoping we can get in. I thought Jamie Stevenson was fantastic today, and Jason Brown also really good for a debut. So that's what I'm saying about options. Jason Brown's probably a better centre half. You can see with his aggression, and even against Dundee United last week, against 2 big strong strikers, Mason and Jason both played there. So the cracked his experience to talk them through games, and nearly 36. He won't miss games and it'll be resting games. So it's good that we've got options there, and obviously Scott Ross is he's still getting up to speed a wee bit. His fitness wasn't as good as the rest of them, but when he gets there, we've got really good options.